Good morning, Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And now we know we all have hard-working commissioners here in our city, but this truly is one of the hardest working ones. It is Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers. So welcome back to the show, Commissioner Chambers.
Thank you so much, and good morning, Miramar.
Let me tell you, you always have something going on for the city of Miramar, and this is no exception. And this is a great event because it's very family oriented. It is the Easter extravaganza that's going on for the city.
I'm telling you, this is like none other Easter egg extravaganza because this is for the entire family. We have something for each and every one. For the babies, the not so babies, mom, dad, grandparents, great grandparents. There's something here for everybody. We try to make it a family friendly, fun day, and I hope everyone come on out and check us out. If you have never been to the Easter extravaganza, this is your time. This is your year. Come on down and check us out. I promise it's going to be a fun, full day.
And you've been doing this for a few years now, Commissioner Chambers. So, obviously people are wanting this and that you want to give this to the constituents that
Yes,
come out to Miramar Regional Park.
I've been doing this now for a very long time when we used to do it privately. And now that I'm here at the city, we're doing it with the city, but it's maybe almost 20 years since I've been doing it. And it just get better every year. One of the things that folks should expect, we do have a toddler zone from 0 to 2 years old, and we do have a parking area for those mothers with the stroller. It's a covered parking garage. I really excited about that. We have that last year. We're making it bigger and better this year. So for the mothers who come with those toddlers, they have a place to park their stroller. It's going to be covered, a nice, relaxed area while the toddler plays in the toddler zone. So no need to be in the big kid zone. This is all inclusive or exclusive for those mothers with their little babies. And in addition to that,
I'm
this year,
telling you, y'all think of everything because I
I
don't
think of
think people
everything.
would have even thought about having a toddler lot.
Yeah, toddler lot with a parking garage for the stroller.
That's amazing. And
That's
so,
what it is.
what else is going to be happening at this big Easter extravaganza? I know obviously the Easter Bunny's going to be there and you're going to look for eggs, but it truly is a family friendly event.
It is, and I just want to share with those special need children. Do have an inclusive sensory area that we're going to be just for those kids who need that area to make sure they are all be a part of this thing. So we are thinking of everyone, and this sensory inclusive zone has been added for those special need children. So we don't want anybody being left out.
Okay.
Then we're going to go back to the other egg hunt where we have from 3 years old to 5 years old, and then from 6 to 8 and on up. So it's different times. We don't mix the smaller children with the big one. Everybody have their time when they will be doing their egg hunt, and just to keep it safe, that's our number one priority to make sure everyone come have a good time and walk away safe. Every parents walk away with their children. We have enough security, enough police officer, and enough folks to help to assist them to make sure it's a fun, safe zone for every family that comes there.
And of
Um,
course, it is happening this Saturday, April 19th, right before Easter, the Easter extravaganza from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Miramar Regional Park. You definitely want people to sign up for it just so that you kind of know how many folks are going to come. But I'm hearing that, there's going to be an egg and spoon race and some other family fun things that I'm sure people will be laughing and you'll see on social media later on.
it's a lot of activity. We start off with people just walking around and checking out all the different vendors that we're giving away stuff, all the different food vendors, snow cone, ice cream, and then we have those bounce houses, those rides, those tents. There's so many different things that happen in there for the children. Rock climbing, you name it. It's a lot of fun area for the children in addition to the egg hunt. And then a lot of food trucks, a lot of different variety of foods and stuff to cool it down. We do have water for free that we normally give away and with an ice. So it's an exciting time and time of the year that family can just come and expect nothing but the best that will be happening there. Of course, they come with their Easter basket, but we have a bucket that we use for them to fill the eggs. When they come out, they could dump it in their basket
Nice.
and they could take that home with them. It's a fun day. We're gonna have sock race, spoon race, and that's later on before we close it out, along with an MC and a DJ, just to give everybody a really exciting day. It's I'm excited.
It's going to be very nice. And so, how much is this going to cost people to come out on this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.?
Well, the parking is free and the event is free. Expect to buy your food and drinks and so forth. But all the activities are free. You don't have to pay for any rides, and you don't have to pay for parking. So just come on down, purchase your food, purchase your drink. Of course, we want to make sure everyone stay hydrated. So we always have water bin all throughout the park for free. If somebody feel they need a bottle of water, they can get a bottle of water to drink. I always make sure I have that at all my events, because water is a basic necessity for life, and we try to make sure when people come, they can have that to drink and cool down.
Yeah. I was going to
So
say, particularly out at the Miramar Regional Park, where it's going to be probably 90
yeah.
degrees on Saturday. Of course, people can register at MiramarEaster2025.eventbrite.com. Again, it is a free event. MiramarEaster2025.eventbrite.com. It just kind of helps Commissioner Chambers and the city to know approximately how many people are going to come out. And the other cool thing about this, too, Commissioner Chambers, is that it is open to our neighbors.
Yes,
We
yes,
love to see people come in and enjoy, the amenities that the city of Miramar. Maybe they'll think of moving to Miramar, but we definitely, it's open to everyone.
right. They're open to everyone. Just come on down. We're gonna make sure you get checked in, and we're gonna make sure we have every children tag with their parents with an armband, so that no one get lost, and the different age group are account for during the egg hunt process. So please come on down, give your child age, and get your armband, and make sure we can account for every child that come. Like I said, safety is our number one priority, and we want to make sure every child that come with their parents go home with their parents safe and sound, and that's my number one priority. We want to have fun, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure everyone have a wonderful time and be safe. So please register so we can accommodate you, because if we know what the registration, then we can know how many food trucks to have, how many snow cone trucks to have, how many ice cream trucks to have, and so on and so forth. That makes sure the line doesn't get too long. We will be having a clean, air-conditioned bathroom in addition to the bathroom that's there at the park. So once you come through the gate, stay to your right, get to the parking, check in, and we will have plenty of people at the park to check you in to make sure we get a time to check in. And, we want everything to go smoothly. So it starts at 10, from 10 to 2. Try to get there early and make sure you have a fun, full day at the park. Check out all the vendors, see what they have to give away, what they have to offer, and just enjoy the park. And like I said, you don't have to have a child to come. If you are a parent or grandparent, or if you're non-parents, and you just want to come and hang out with us, come on down, volunteer, just to see what's happening in the park at the
Okay.
East Extravaganza.
Sounds good. So it's open to everyone, whether you have kids or don't have kids. If you do, that's great. Come on out to this free event, free parking this coming Saturday, April 19th, the day before Easter, of course. It is the big Easter extravaganza hosted by our very own Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers. Many years he's been doing this. It's going to be at Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway. And again, please register. They just need to know, approximately how many people are going to be coming. You can go to Miramar Easter 2025, Miramar Easter 2025.eventbrite.com. So thank you
All right.
so much, Commissioner Chambers. I know it's going to be a whopping success again this year. You're going to have so
Yeah,
many families out there. Because
last
you know
year
what? Yeah,
Last
like
year,
how many
I
did
was
you
so
guys
excited
have?
about the toddler zone,
Uh-huh.
and I'm extremely excited about the sensory zone for those special needs children. It's a big win, and I'm looking forward to that. To know that everyone is welcome.
Amen. Everybody is welcome. And shout out to the city and the commissioners for making those special efforts. I know that, it is Autism Awareness Month, and our city has actually done many different things to help kids who are on the spectrum, who have been diagnosed, to enjoy the same experiences that other kids are enjoying in the city. So, big ups to you guys for having that sensory area at this Easter extravaganza as well.
Thank you so much, and I'll
All
see you at
right.
the park.
Absolutely. Again, this coming Saturday, that would be April 19th, Miramar Regional Park, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., all hosted by our very own Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers. Again, if you would like to, please register so they can at least know how many vendors to get and how many Easter eggs to get. Miramar Easter 2025.eventbrite.com. Thank you so much, Commissioner Chambers. Looking forward to seeing you again. I know you got a lot of stuff coming up as well for this summer, so I'm sure I will see you soon.
Of course, thank you. Always.
And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. We'll be right back. Well, welcome to the show. Good morning, Miramar. I am your host, Tamara G. As always, check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with me, we have our very own Chief Operating Officer, Health and Education from the City of Miramar, Dr. Anne Marie E. McSwain. She's going to be here to tell us about a great event that is happening for the city has just been amazing in what they are doing for Autism Acceptance Month. And we're going to be talking about that and a big event that's happening on April 26th. So welcome to the show, Dr. McSwain. Welcome back, actually.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank
No
you.
problem, no problem. I must say, I don't know of any other city, and I'm not being, braggadocious when I say this, that has truly embraced um, people with sensory auditory problems and autism like the city of Miramar. Like we are really trying to make everyone be inclusive and to be accepted for who they are. Tell us
Yes.
what was the catalyst behind this for the city?
We've partnered with the Center for Autism and Related Disabilities, also known as CARD. They are located right here in Miramar, and they're on the third floor up from the library, around the corner from City Hall. They have been there for a few years, and the numbers for autism has really risen. We are now at 1 in 36, and I'm hearing some rumors about 1 in 30, which means that there's every 30 kids that we're looking at,
Right.
individuals that we're looking at, may have autism. Oh, and here's Officer Drew joining us.
Yes, Officer Drew's
Officer,
going to come in
yes,
just a little
yes,
bit. Hi,
yes.
Officer Drew. Good
Hi,
to
Officer
see you.
Drew. He's on the job.
How you doing? I'm definitely on the job. How you doing?
We are great.
Doing
We're
well.
great. And we're going to talk about that too, because I know in your line of work, Officer Drew, that you come in contact with people who maybe are on the spectrum or have autism. And that is something that the City of Miramar Police Department has been doing a lot of training with too, as to how to handle those situations. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we started doing multiple hour block training sessions with our officers, where they had me go through a presentation and actually talking with them on how to when we come in contact with people that are on the spectrum, basically signs to look for, maybe some ways to spot that type of stuff and then to deal with that type of stuff, which is why when I started the database goes through a lot of questions that talk about triggers, interests, and things like that. This way it tells officers stuff to avoid maybe talking about that might set them off, or maybe interest to get their focus, because that's the hardest part, is to get their attention. So, we've been doing that for a while now. I don't know, several years now. So it's been kind of an integrated thing. And thankfully, the city has now really started to come on and assist with all this.
And you just reiterated what I just said to Dr. McSwain, that the city of Miramar, as far as I know, is doing this more than any other city in South Florida. But April is Autism Acceptance Month, and there's going to be a community resource walk and fair. Dr. McSwain, tell us a little bit about that and who is invited and who should come to this event on Saturday, April 26th.
Everyone, everyone should come. anyone who has a family member impacted directly, a friend impacted, a neighbor, anyone who is in support of autism, anyone who lives in our community. Everyone should be there, everyone, because these are our neighbors, these are our family members, these are our friends. And this is a way to raise awareness and also acceptance, because we all want to feel included.
Sounds good. Now, you mentioned some numbers earlier. You said it has been 1 in 36 and
1 in 36.
possibly now maybe 1 in 30.
1 in 30 is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
Right. Would people know that they are on the spectrum unless they get tested, or because some symptoms may, or you may be exhibiting some things that may be another diagnosis, versus those who are, we know that they are on the spectrum. We know that, there is, they are autistic. Should people be tested? Period. End of story.
I'm a registered nurse. Pediatrics is not my field, and autism, I would never say that I'm an expert by any means, but I think Officer Drew has a closer relationship and could probably share a little bit on that.
So for me, when it comes to, and we'll talk both adults and kids. So for kids, and I can speak from personal experience, if you see, generally there's always this consensus that, especially at a younger age, girls are generally a little bit ahead of the boys. They walk a little sooner than they do. They speak a little sooner than they do. And that's fine. Other people get, you'll have kids that end up speech delayed even when they're young, and then they come around. The only advice I could say, at least what I did for my son, who is on the spectrum, he's now 11, or he's going to be 12. And he's very, very high functioning. Most people now, he had ABA therapy and a bunch of other therapies growing up, where most people can't, you can't even tell. But it's the best thing I can say is, if you're seeing anything, because what I've seen with parents a lot of times, and I understand, is that you end up with this denial that nothing's wrong. They'll just grow out of it. They'll grow out of it. They'll grow out of it. Well, that's fine. But if you feel, and as a parent, you want to get them the best care you can, at least in my opinion, of course, you could take them to a neurologist. The neurologist doesn't do anything other than they sit with you, they sit with the child, they just observe. They'll let the child play, they'll observe, they ask you questions, things like that. They'll tell you, hey, I might see some red flags that maybe we can kind of address. It might be able to be remedied by simply speech therapy. It could be something very simple. You don't know. So the earlier the better, but the earlier intervention, the better chance they have for success going forward. So when it comes to that, I would say, if you're just kind of pay attention, see if you notice anything, where they're not hitting their milestones maybe regularly. I know the pediatricians will talk about it. They might not want to bring it up. I don't know. But anything like that, it can't hurt to get them evaluated, because if it's nothing, then it's nothing. It's not a big deal. But if it is, you can get them help sooner. And speaking of what you asked earlier, regarding adults, I know people right now, people that have been almost 50 years old, that diagnosed at 50, not knowing their whole life that they even had it. Right. So there can be that, which obviously the spectrum's far and wide. So a lot of people could just have a couple little things. Maybe they've been able to kind of mask and cope their whole life to where they can just get through, and they don't even know the difference. So
and
it's
then there's
interesting.
others who see you all the time. There's others who, get in trouble, and you're always like, what are you doing? Why are you always doing this? And maybe they just don't
Right.
know.
Right. This is absolutely true. I've even seen where parents have gone to get their children evaluated and then found out that they themselves were on the spectrum as well, which is crazy. So you just never know. But yeah, early intervention with children, and as an adult, yes, it can happen. You can get diagnosed at a late age, not be you didn't even know.
Well, I love the fact too, Dr. McSwain, that the city is truly all about, health for not only our residents, but our employees too, our
Yes.
coworkers that we see every day. And so, that's kind of your job, to make sure that we are getting that help that we need. And maybe there's someone out there, one of our coworkers that doesn't know, number one, that they are on the spectrum, or that they have a child. And so this autism community resource walk and fair is something that, like you mentioned, everybody should go.
Yes. Oh yeah. And like Officer Drew mentioned, the earlier you can seek help, the better. it takes a community. It takes a whole community, and it takes bringing those barriers down where people feel comfortable speaking about what they themselves maybe experience either personally or in their families.
All right. Well, it is all happening on April 26th. It's Saturday, April 26th, from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at the Multi-Service Complex. That's over in historic Miramar, 6700 Miramar Parkway. A community resource walk and fair. You can learn about special needs and disability resources available in our community. Now, how long is this walk and how far do we have to walk?
The walk is less than half a mile.
Okay, good.
Yes, we're walking from H.D. Perry to the Multi-Service Complex,
Right.
6700 Miramar Parkway. And then we will have a resource fair for 2 hours, 9 until 11 will be the resource fair. We've got 29 vendors come in, and Officer Drew will be there with the registry to educate the community. And I believe we'll even have a canine friend with us.
Yes, I believe so. It'll be Sailor.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I do want to take this moment to thank Officer Drew for all that he's done. You know, I'm still fairly new with the city, but Officer Drew has been here for years, and
Yes,
he has been advocating for individuals with autism in our community. And I just want to take this moment to say thank you for all that you've done and continue to do.
Thank you for the understanding. Thank you for the
understanding. I greatly appreciate that. And by the way, the resource fair is phenomenal because real quick, I'll just say, you know, when I started looking into this stuff many years back, over 10 years ago, the resources that are available now weren't there back then. And I have had a lot of parents come to me, even now, they kind of don't know where to start. So this is the type of stuff that helps you out. So that's why I think it's really important, and it's really a great thing that the city's doing.
All right. And it's a free fair, so that's even better.
Yes, it is.
At the Multi-Service Complex on Miramar Parkway. So be sure to check it out. Again, that's going to be on April 26th. The walk starts at 8:30, and then of course the fair will be from 9 to 11. More than 30 vendors are going to be there to help out, and to you know, if you are a family that may find out that you have someone that is on the spectrum or is autistic, or you already know that, then please come out to the Community Resource Walk and Fair. The route is going to be Henry D. Perry Park to the Multi-Service Complex. So they are going to be starting that walk at 8:30, and it's going to end at the Multi-Service Complex, 6700 Miramar Parkway. So please come on out and share your experiences, get information. And as you know, Officer Drew said, there's so much more there today than it was before. And it's free, which is for me all day, every day. So thank you very much, Officer Drew. Also, thank you to Dr. Anne Marie E. McSwain. She is the Chief Operating Officer, Health and Education for the City of Miramar. And we certainly appreciate you guys and all the hard work that you're doing. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Tamara G, for what you do.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. Until next time, I'm your host, Tamara G. See ya.